Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut 11. And this is Kathy speaking. Thank you for joining us here this Wednesday, the 5th of February of 2025. I hope you're all doing well. And this is the Twin Flame Soulmate or Karmic Love reading that we do every Wednesday. But you know what? I want to check your person out. I want to look at the other person and what's going on in their own life. So it's going to be a different reading. We've done the other person quite a few times, but we haven't done it for a while. So I know that you're here watching this tarot to see what's going on. So let's look at your person. Let's see what's going on in their own personal life. So let's look at their emotions, how they're feeling at this time. I know most of you here are more females, so especially the fact that Mars is retrograding still in the sign of Cancer, and that does show the divine masculine, their frustration and their dealings with the past. Remember now that Venus, which is the goddess of love, right? She's stepped into Aries now, which is a Mars-ruled sign, and she's becoming much more powerful, more activated, more proactive, right? As she wants this journey, but she's already stepping on the degrees that she's going to retrograde over. So whatever's playing out now for you and in your life, there'll be a return, right? A return to what's going on, what's been going on recently. And it is very connected to past situations. So it could be a past relationship. It could be someone that you haven't spoken to for quite some time. With the Venus retrograde that's going to take place in March and into April, we're going to have situations and people returning from the past. So the other person, okay, we're looking at the other person today. Let's see what's going on for them. So thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I want to catch up on some work, so we won't be doing the yes please today. You still may comment whatever you feel you need to, you want to share with us, or just comment a thank you, which helps the channel greatly. So let's look at your person, concentrate on your person. We'll be taking their emotions as well. And let's see what's going on. When I say I want to catch up on a bit of work, I've got some extra work to do for Patreon relative to the astrology, as I've promised our patrons. We're going to be looking into the Venus retrograde, the Mercury retrograde, which is ahead of us. Let's see, what is the Karma Dharma going on for your person? Okay, what's going on for them and in their life, which obviously will be playing a major role for you in their life as well. Let's see what's going on. Are they happy? Who's showing up in their life? Let's see what the Karma Dharma is for them at this point. And we've got Justice. So Libra comes through. The Justice card does speak to a lot of karma, and of course Libra is where the South Node is. And of course number 11, which is an open portal, it is the card of justice, possible legalities, divorce, separation, or just a very karmic situation going on for them, something that they're needing to shed and let go of, because the South Node, remember, has been transiting through Libra for the past year and a half, but we've still got an eclipse in the sign opposite, which is Aries. Right, that's going to be the new moon. Moving forward in March, the new moon in Aries, which is going to be an eclipse, okay? So it's an amplified, very amplified new moon that's in opposition to Libra, and it's on the North Node. So what it's telling me is that maybe a story is finishing up, maybe they've gone through faded changes in their relationships, because Libra Aries is the relationship axis. So there's a tug of war between I and us. So maybe they are going through something very karmic at this time. They're looking for balance, peace, tranquility, justice, and fairness. in their life. Okay, so let's see as we take the cards. Let's take the cards and see what's going on with the other person, your person, the person that's on your mind. Dear Spirit, please guide us. How are they emotionally? What's up with them? What's going on? How are they? Where are they? We've got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment, or it's someone that's overdoing it, where things that make them feel good are concerned. It could be using substances. It doesn't have to be that they've got a wish fulfillment coming, but it could be that something's going on with them that's showing potential for a wish fulfillment. But remember, this is also someone who does things to make them feel good. So if they're going through some hardships, they may be just doing things for their own self, trying to escape a situation, escape the hardship of a situation. But the potential is also a wish fulfillment for your person. Let's see, dear Spirit, what's going on? We've got crisis and judgment, the judgment card, which is a resurrection, or they're going through a moment of crisis. This is, of course, a Mars or a Plutonian energy, and it's a resurrection and second chances where love is concerned. So they're going through some crisis. They're needing to make decisions, very important decisions, relative possibly to, could be a family situation. Ten of Cups does speak to family. But remember, it is a 10, and 10s are aces in actual fact. So they're going through a critical moment, and they've got dilemmas and decisions that are very critical for their happiness. Maybe even they're needing to choose between the happiness of the people around them, or the happiness for themselves. Maybe that is also a dilemma. Let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We've got the Tower. So they're going through some sort of an awakening, something, whatever's been built on unstable ground, which could be a family, marriage. They're going through some sort of crisis. We've got the Six of Swords, which is... Six of Swords is travel. It's also someone where their mind is concerned, wanting to leave troubles and move towards serenity and balance. They could be going through some sort of a crisis where there's a potential for their love life to be resurrected. But for that to happen, something needs to change here, because they're possibly also going through some sort of a difficult awakening at this time. What is this Tower? Got the Nine of Wands. So there's exhaustion, they've been troubled. Maybe they've put up a wall and they're not communicating with anyone. There's more alone time. They need to gather themselves. Remember that the Nine of Wands is, I've put up limitations, I've got limitations or restrictions, or I've had so much I can't take anymore. Something's got to change. What is the family and the Judgment card about? There are the dilemmas and decisions and choices, whether to stay in a certain situation or to leave. But they've been through a lot. We can see that. Let's take more on the Tower. We've got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is like someone that's waiting, for the moment that Spirit is going to come in and help, pitch in a hand so that they could resurrect their life. There may be, we've got a couple of twos here, so twos do speak to decisions, don't they? But we see that, you know, in the Two of Wands, which Two of Wands to me, very Sagittarian, so they may be dealing obviously with someone who's at a faraway land, or they're ready to take this life journey. They're turning their back on what they once upon a time desired to have in their life. Lots of fire, which is creation, which is also destruction. Let's look at this Six of Swords. They want to transition to calmer waters, but they're needing to close up a cycle. They're needing to see things from a different perspective. Maybe they've been sacrificing and they've been the miser. Maybe they've been used and abused and maybe also having gone through a spiritual awakening. We see that here. They're on their way to that, but you know, the Pisces Hanging Man, which is a major arcana card, and we've got two very strong arcana, major arcana cards here. Very strong Mars and Plutonian energies, which to me say that it's like a new story is beginning. But there are connections to the past that the divine masculine or the other person needs to deal with, to release, to understand, to surrender, let go. Because there's solitude here. I mean, Pisces is doing things behind the scenes. It's the 12th house, which does speak to a release of karma, a release of a life's journey, let's say. And you know, Pisces can also speak to third parties, secret love affairs, foreign lands, but also solitude, being alone, needing to take time out to understand. And this is a card of sacrifice. So maybe your person is hoping that they won't need to be sacrificing for others from here on out, that this is could be what they are changing in their life, because it looks like they've been burdened heavily here. Maybe there are regrets relative to choices that they made in the past. Let's look at this Two of Swords and the Judgment. We've got the Page of Pentacles. Pages could be children as well, but there's a dilemma before a message comes through. We know messengers are pages are messengers, and this is a message of, you know, I'm looking towards the future. How can I build on this pentacle, which would be a relationship? Either that, or the dilemma could be their happiness versus their children's happiness, a particular child's happiness, possibly. Let's take one on that 10 of Cups here. And we've got the Ace of Cups. As I always say, it's like something comes to an end for a new beginning. Remember, the Ace of Cups is self-love as well, right? So there's an opportunity as long as something comes to a halt, comes to an end, right? Second chances we've got here, but something needs, for some of you, could also be, if there isn't another family situation, the dilemma could be someone or your person coming to that enlightenment that what's been done is what's happened has already happened, possibly thinking to return also. That could be the dilemma. Should I send a message out, or shouldn't I send a message out, a message of love, or should I take my time out because I need to make my decisions. I need to go through my healing. I need to self-love before I'm ready to step into that new chapter. Let's have a look at the Hanging Man and the Six of Swords. This could be someone hoping to travel, to transition, to travel, but there are things that are holding them up. It could be career. We've got the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a card of career and success and recognition. But in the pre-Raphaelite tarot, which we're using here, it shows a woman in her birthing suit, where she shows she looks to be embarrassed. So there could be some sort of embarrassment as to what's been going on for them. Maybe they feel like they have not sacrificed enough. They haven't done enough. They haven't returned. You know, Six of Swords is balance, right? Enough communication. Maybe they were not as communicative as they should have. Maybe they were looking at situations from rose-colored glasses. Maybe they were deceived by another individual. So there could also be, they could be feeling a little bit embarrassed that maybe also if they've gone, if you're dealing with a fixed sign, I mean, we've got Leo here, surely. We've got Scorpio as well. If you're dealing with someone that's very fixed, maybe they've gone through a humbling stage, right? Because this does speak to ego, and we see here that there's embarrassment and shyness. If not shyness, then it's embarrassment. Maybe they were not also as truthful with themselves as well as being with you. I want to take another card on that Tower. And we've got an Emperor, and we know that the Emperor could be any sign, but okay, Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, could be any sign that speaks to power. Who could be powerful? I mean, this could be a Leo, for instance, okay? They could have these strong placements in their chart, nevertheless. Yes, did I say Taurus as well? Yes. So someone who is going through massive changes, and if you're dealing with an Emperor, we know that this person could be a father, they could be an entrepreneur, a business owner, someone who seems larger than life, but their life is going through major change, major transformation. Maybe they've also been humbled where business and their position of power is concerned. And, you know, we've got a couple of sixes. They're looking for balance. Remember the Justice card here, which is a card, the scales need to be balanced. Maybe they have been humbled, I'm getting. They've gone through some sort of an awakening or a Tower moment about, you know, relative to making wrong choices, wrong turns in their life, decisions. Let's look at that Judgment. We've got a King of Swords. King of Swords could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Could be any sign. We've got Scorpio here as well. King of Swords is someone who looks to logic more so. But this could also be another person. Could be someone who wears a uniform. We could be talking about two different people here. This could be an advisor. Someone who's in law. Could be a solicitor. Could even be a doctor. If we're talking about someone who has got a problem with, you know, alcoholism or anything like that, or even health issues, they could be psychological issues, if not physical, right? Because King of Swords could be a doctor as well, not only a legal representative, but it could also be your person and how they were before. They were quite cold, quite aloof, not showing emotions, just as a matter of fact. Someone who wasn't very trusting. They trust in their own ideas, their own clarity to a situation, right? Unless, of course, these could be opponents, right? They could be opponents. They're in opposition, and they could be two divine masculine that are in competition for a particular female. Okay, so let's look at that King of Swords. I want to get more information on him. We've got the Seven of Wands. It's like someone that wasn't letting you in emotionally. right? Possibly someone that also did not want to see the reality, the truth and the reality of a situation between them and possibly another family situation, or the reality of this relationship, because this person may feel as though they needed to protect themselves, or this relationship was not what this person had planned for. Now, if this is someone from your past, another partner, and you felt as though you were at odds with this person all the time, because, the Seven of Wands is like, I need to keep fighting all the time. It's like putting someone up against the wall because you could see, look at the cards, how they're speaking to each other, right? You may have had some explosive moments where communication was concerned, where you were not on the same page, because we've got hot and cold here. A lot of hot and cold where communication is concerned. And something's trying to come through. I'll come back to that. I want to have a look at the Hanging Man again, and that Six of Wands. And we've got the Three of Wands here. Turbulent waters. Lots of troubles. Lots of embarrassment. We had the Two of Wands here and the Three of Wands there. A lot of choppy waters, which means difficult emotions. Embarrassment, shyness. Possibly also things coming to light relative to their personal life, which, the Emperor would be someone that needs to, they need to keep the wheel, they need to keep the ship afloat, and therefore try to not let things come out relative to their personal life. And I'm going to say also, this could be someone who's also going through vocational troubles as well. But to me, this embarrassment and the Pisces, which speaks to secrets, right? And things that happen behind closed doors. I'm wondering if that's what the embarrassment is about. That there's like a downfall to the reputation of this Emperor, that they're not as tough as what they make out, and that they've been, the martyr, to successful possibly where career is concerned, but where family and their personal life is concerned, maybe things have come out. And well, look, if there's this Emperor wants to transition, possibly travel, there's no, one wouldn't be allowed to travel with such choppy waters. So what it's telling me is that someone has to wait, that to get to the shore, to that serene shore, which could be a different country. Yes, it could be literal travel. It's not possible right now because there's so much going on for this Emperor at this time. Let's see what this Ace of Cups speaks to. And I don't know why. I do get great competition between this Emperor and this King of Swords, even though it could be the same person. The competition could be the mind versus the desire. Like, this is what I really want, but my logic is telling me that that is not feasible, right? And there's a lot of dilemmas here. Let's look at this Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Swords here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is the minor arcana of the Empress, right? So we're talking about an earth sign. Yes, she could be a mother. Yes, mothers do sacrifice for their children. The dilemma is, could I offer what this Queen of Pentacles really wants, which she knows what she wants. She wants something long term. So the dilemma could be that. The dilemma could also be, who can I make happier, my child or this other love connection that I have? Queen of Pentacles would be the perfect mother. She would be the stable, patient one. What you see is what you get, though, and you know she's mother material, and she'll always be there, and she's the go-to person. Maybe the dilemma is relative to that. Can this really happen in the future? I want to get more information because she's sitting on the Ace of Cups, which could be a possible new beginning where love is concerned. Let's see. We've got the Page of Wands. So she could be a mother that's got 2 children, an earth sign possibly and a fire sign. But there's enthusiasm. This could be a message of passion, desire. And, you know, I want to take this journey. So possibly something maybe that was already talked about or communicated about long term, about future, possibly starting to become feasible now because earth turns into water. But let's have a look. We've got a Queen of Swords and we've got a Queen of Pentacles, and they're back to back. So they are opponents more than likely. And this could be Libra, could be any air sign. So if this is the same person, I mean the Emperor and the King of Swords, because interesting, we've got the Queen of Swords and we've also got the King of Swords, which, yes, this could be also another side to this Divine Feminine. If this is you, some of you may be turning your back on a King of Swords and looking towards an Emperor. We've got, this could be Libra, Virgo, Cuspers, or that's what I'm getting here because it's the Libra card. Let's take more on this Queen of Swords. I want more information. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, which is family. Queen of Swords, she could also be someone she could be someone that this Emperor could be finishing up with, I'm thinking, because we've got the family card here. Or she could be just someone that's very much about security, financial security. There could be something legal here. Unless this is the same person, right? This could be you, and you could be going through separation or divorce. Let's take more on this Queen of Pentacles, who possibly holds fire in their chart as well. And she could be very playful, very enthusiastic, very positive thinking as well. But we've got 5 of Swords, and this is a battle. This is a battle. Internal or external conflict, anything legal that some of you could be possibly going through. Or possibly also not wanting to be the third person. If this is a third person situation, because we do have a couple of couples here. The 5 of Swords is fearing the worst. Let's take one more on that 5 of Swords. We've got the 8 of Swords. So this Queen of Pentacles is feeling trapped. She could have legal issues that are going on, dealing with someone that's very much about, you know, those harsh words. King of Swords could be someone that uses very intelligent, hard words, though, that bring her, you know, that eat away at her self-worth. So 8 of Swords is, you know, I'm feeling imprisoned. Negative thoughts, negative thinking. Is the Queen of Pentacles here that feels like she may not be the chosen one if there is competition here. Let's take one more on this Queen of Swords. We've got the Four of Cups. 4 of Cups is emotionally unhappy. Okay, I'm unhappy, and there could also be a situation where this Queen of Swords has found something out relative to the her emotional happiness or unhappiness, because you could see here in the Four of Cups, we've got the 3 cups that are standing, which does speak to third parties, and then she's looking straight at that Ace of Cups. And you know, the Ace of Cups, both queens are on the Ace of Cups. They both want a new beginning in love, unless something has come to light relative to this Queen of Swords being unhappy in her life and therefore having done things that would make her happy. So having received an opportunity to step out of a stable commitment, marriage, and do things that she loves. Ace of Cups could be a new other individual. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at these choppy waters here with the 3 of Wands. And we've got the Queen of Cups here. So emotions can really run wild. Queen of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Cancer, I should say, Pisces or Scorpio. Queen of Cups many times is the other woman. Now, I usually do match up water with earth. So, and Pisces comes through as well. So there's a possibility that both the Emperor may have been, you know, someone that was sacrificing for others. Unless this Emperor has put this Queen of Cups or Queen of Pentacles to the test, that how much would they be willing to sacrifice even her career to be under this Emperor, right? Queens obviously are not as strong as Major Arcana, as the Emperor. Let's take one more, because the Queen of Cups could also be like the third person, the other woman, right? Who's going through a lot of challenges, and this card really wants to come out. You saw how it fell out. We've got the Magician here, and the Magician can speak to a change in the winds, a change in the astrology, a change, you know, an alignment of the stars, which give this Queen of Cups and her Emperor possibly the ability to make magic. This is Gemini, so it speaks to Gemini and Virgo. It's the Magician, which is an ace. Maybe, and there's also a situation here where there may have been some trickery, some lies or deception, also connected to the Emperor and their career. Queen of Cups, if she's an entrepreneur and she's got her own career, she's going through choppy waters relative to her career as well. But the Magician is right on this Queen of Cups, which, as above, so below, but the Magician can make magic. So, which to me says that she's got an ace up her sleeve. She's very intelligent in the way she communicates. She's got all the tools to make the magic, but right now it's telling me that there are choppy waters, like she's going through some challenges, some hardships, surely. But at the end of the day, she can make magic. Let's see what else fell on her. And we've got the Chariot, and this is a change of home. This is the ability to transition after having decided to, you know, use the energies that are available to move forward. And that could speak to a house move as well. Remember, it's Cancer, and Cancer is where Mars is retrograding. This is a card of victory. As long as decisions are made, there's possible movement, travel here as well. Emotional overcoming obstacles is telling me here, because there's like an alignment of the stars that are giving her the ability, she's giving her all the tools that she can to transition, to move, to travel, possibly. We've got a saying in Greek which says, if Moameth cannot get to the mountain will go to Moameth. I hope I've translated it well, which is saying that if the emperor cannot travel because the waters are choppy, then there could be some sort of an invitation here for travel. It could be that this Queen of Cups it's the feminine side, and remember that Venus has stepped into Aries, and therefore she's trusting her intuition. She knows that she can overcome the obstacles, and I'm going to say also that the Queen of this Emperor's heart, which could be this Queen of Pentacles, right, who possibly has got responsibilities, possibly is the magician in a particular home, because Cancer also speaks to children, right? Being very motherly. Queen of Cups is very nurturing, sacrificing as well. But, you know, I see here that there is the possibility for change, surely. And this could also be travels connected to this Queen of Cups, that she will be traveling. There could be an invitation. But obviously when the waters are calm. Let's take one more. And we've got the Five of Wands. We've got the Six of Wands, Three of Wands, Five of Wands. We've got a fair bit of fire. We've got the Nine of Wands there. We've got the Two of Wands here. A lot of fire. Now, Five of Wands also speaks to a family situation, but also, hello, Agape. What a surprise. There could be a push and pull energy here as well. Hello, Agape. Hello, sweet pea. Hello, good to see you. I love you too. It's like, hello, Mummy, and hello, everyone here. Hello to our beautiful subscribers and to our beautiful patrons. Right, Agape? Yeah, I love you too. So, unless, you know, she's conflicted about where to put her, what to do. I mean, what to do. This change, this transition may seem a little bit heavy for her, or she may also be worried about displacing others that she may be in charge of. And she may also fear relative to other people that surround this emperor, that they may not accept her. She's not the empress, right? She's a queen. So she may also have doubts that she's the right one for this emperor. Let's take some other cards. Well, oh my God, look at this. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So worry turns into change here. We've got the Nine of Swords. We've got the Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. This is the worry walk card. A lot of worries. A lot of sleepless nights relative to third parties and relative to a soulmate connection. We've got a Knight of Cups here and the Two of Cups. An immature offer, but it involved third parties, or this Knight fears offering or being on the same level with their soulmate, because there are third parties. Maybe there's a lot of worry from the masculine side relative to what's going on with their feminine. Okay, let's put these back to where they were. Agape's come in and made a bit of a mess here. Let's take some other cards and see what could possibly be going on with the Lenormand. Let's take the Lenormand. We've got a mixture of energies here, where we've got Ten of Cups, we've got Nine of Wands, we've got 10 of Pentacles, but we've also got small numbers and pages. So it's like we're closing up major chapters and then sort of in a shaky way sort of beginning new chapters. But there's like a back and forth. Let's see what's going on with your person. Where are they at? We've got the Bear. We've got the Divine Masculine. Now, usually the Bear could be another partner, someone that could be a mother figure, or it could be who your Emperor shares children with. I mean, look at the way that they're sort of looking at each other. The Bear's claws are out, which is like the Queen of Swords, I'm going to say, someone that doesn't muck around. But, the Bear is also where career is concerned, and that if this is not another partner or a mother figure, someone who needs to be responsible and courageous, holds responsibilities, so on and so forth. Let's see what else comes through. Yeah, we've got the King of Cups here in the home. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. There's the Clover here, the Lucky Clover. And it's the Six of Pentacles, which to me is a very karmic card of giving and receiving, karma, dharma. What they've done, they will receive, so on and so forth. The Clover opens up an opportunity for, the tree speaks to family, and it speaks to a past connection as well. It could speak to family or health, the health of a family situation. We see the King of Cups here. We know that's very sacrificing. It could be a Scorpio. We could be talking about a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Let's see what else. And we've got the Lily. And the Lily we know is ethics, morality, but also divine protection. The Lily is also a very strong sexual connection. But it's also like very motherly. It's like the Mother Mary card for me. Let's take a couple more. We've got the Boat. This is all about clearing things out, all about things being open, doing the work, doing things in a morale way, in the right way. So we've got so many kings here, right? We've got a King of Swords, we've got a King of Wands, we've got a King of Cups, we've got three kings which speak to protection. We also see that there's transition and change going from because the clouds are sort of putting me off here a little bit. Let me just take one more on that. It's like things are going to come through. We see the book that's open and it's on the clouds, which is a very cloudy, nebulous situation. But there's going to be purity, there's going to be morality, and there's going to be transition. It can be a physical transition and movement. It is a Jupiterian card, but it's also the Ten of Swords, which says someone needs to leave those choppy waters and move towards their justice. But they're doing that through challenges. The Ten of Swords is here, and the Ten of Swords does speak to the darkest before the dawn. So there is luck. There is a divine source help here, and there's transition. But you could see that there's distrust in the way that this divine masculine is looking at that bear. And that bear could also be someone that can be aggravating, someone that's very angry. And I don't know if this could also be, if this is not a mother, then this is someone who's protecting their own interests. So we could be talking about the King of Swords being the bear and the masculine being the emperor. So they're in competition together. Let's take one more. And we've got the female here. Wow. There's that. I'm going to fight for my other half. We see that the divine feminine is on this emperor's mind. Maybe they're ready to fight Maybe they're ready to fight. But through being open emotionally, through a possible welcome meeting, happy meeting. Let's take one more. And we've got the ring. So yes, marriage does play in the cards, whether it's future or whether it's past or whether it's cycles that you've been through. Wow. What's going to be revealed here? Let's look at the book, because it's the Ten of Pentacles, which is also here on the Queen of Swords. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Lots of tens, lots of endings. Yep. Look, there can also be a lot of things being found out that were hidden. And I do feel it's got a lot to do, because we've got the Fox here and the Nine of Wands. It's like this queen is sort of, she's put up a wall. She's protecting herself. What is she protecting herself from? Remember what I said, that there may have been a little bit of infidelity. Something may have come out relative to what she's been up to, come out through other family members or something like that, because something is going to be revealed here about tact, theft, sneakiness, so on and so forth. Or even the fact that you may be finding out that your person has gone through a lot and is going through a lot. That could also be what will be coming to light. And yes, we've got worry. We've got the mice here, which can speak to injustices, financial loss, third parties. Things may come to light under a full moon or as a new moon starts to wax and grow. But this is also a lot of worry relative to motherhood, home, the past, family situations, and deception about not being totally truthful and open about what's been going on. Let's look at your person. Let's look at their emotions. What's going on in their psyche? Thank you for liking, sharing and subscribing. It really helps the channel. We've got the signs. We've got lessons, the open book, possibly in the Pisces season. We've got pause, again Pisces. Winter, so yeah, they've been in a wintry season, obviously, which means solitude and loneliness and needing to take time out. Maybe they have been in hibernation, not reacting, not communicating much, but more so going through a lesson in their life, and understanding that they need to release anything that did not make them happy. Now, there could be spying. Someone could be spying. They could be looking at you, or they're looking at your social media, or you could be doing that to them, but they could possibly be checking you out, I would say, but you don't know about it, because this is very much, for me, it's the Aquarius energy. So there's great intelligence here, or they're talking to they're communicating possibly in secret with, and it could be the Emperor that's talking with, could be a friend of theirs, it could be someone who also is guiding them. They could also be looking for certain information. I don't know what information, to help them with a possible separation, or they want to know more about where you are if they're doubting that they know everything about you. But we've got an offer here. It's like they're wanting to make you an offer. It's a very romantic one as well. So they could be doing their homework or in preparation. We see a lot of fire, a lot of desire. Where there was a lot of cold, you see the colors. We've got a lot of warmth and a lot of desire for this connection. Settling and karmic partner. This is what they want, but they've got issues still that they're dealing with. And they've probably got a child with a karmic partner And there's the balancing the scales, which says they could be going through separation and divorce, or they're dealing with a lot of karma at this time. But obviously their life is going through an ascension process, which to me says that they are spiritually ascending as well through these hardships. We've got the abandoned card, so the childhood abandonment issues are also possibly a theme here. Let's have a look. Let's look at the message from Spirit. Wow, so much information. Unless for some of you, unless this is the person that they are with that has stepped into another connection, and your person could be checking them out and finding out about their karmic partner, what's going on with them. And it's like an unfit mother I'm getting here with a settling. Like it's like their child is waiting. Is in waiting, or is being put second. And that's very selfish, obviously, if that's coming from a mother. Let's take the message, dear Spirit. What is the advice? We've got deep knowing, and it's in the reverse. Deep knowing. Someone's not trusting their intuition here, obviously. And it's a 43. Someone fears going deep and finding out. 43 has opened up for me. The reverse message says, you are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out for a bit. Hypersensitive. You're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals a time for a recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries. Take a salt bath, empty your mind, and get back to you. It's not a time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down. Right now, you need self-care and self-love. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? This could also be a message for your person that that they're exhausted. I did say something like that before, did I not? Let's look at where they are emotionally. Remember, we're looking at your person. Deep knowing is a 43, which equals a 7, and 7 is the Chariot. But there's exhaustion here. Someone is on thought overload as well, where they're, you know, when our higher self, or even our mind, when we're too exhausted, our psychic ability doesn't work, and we don't trust in our higher self, right? Let's look to see how your person is feeling at this time. Let's take the messages, their emotions. We've got regrets, lots of worries, crazy about, confused, and they feel love as well, and make love forever yours. So it's interesting because we had the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles in this reading. So they're showing up. We've got an ace and a 10 here. So it's like there are regrets, there's confusion. Remember what I said about choices not made. The crazy about, to me, this could be someone that's making them crazy, right? But remember, this is also self-love and forever yours. I mean, this person could be confused. They still could have those dilemmas, the Two of Swords, or wondering what's going on with you as well, right? This is something obviously that they want. They do feel love. They want to connect. They want to make love, and that will be forever yours. It's saying that there is, they are crazy about you as well, but there are many regrets. There are many regrets here and lots of worries, and still confusion and dilemmas. Let's take one or two more. We've got a Queen of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we've got a Knight of Cups. So where love is concerned, looks like the divine feminine may be a little bit more mature or a little bit older than the masculine, okay? Now, Queen of Cups, she knows her worth. She's recessive. Knight of Cups, of course, more masculine, even though it's a water sign, watery energy. So there's romance here. There is love here. But there's also fear and doubts about an offer, okay? The Knight of Cups has been hurt before, so even if you're dealing with the Emperor in the love department, they're showing up as a Knight. Okay, so yeah, that's it. I think that is it for today, my dear friends. I hope that this helped. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. I'm wishing you well. Lots of love until next time. I will talk to you soon. And remember what we said, if you join us on Patreon now in the month of February, you do get a free little tarot reading, oracle, love oracle reading, where I send it through email and I send the reading as an audio, okay, as I'm analyzing your spread. So love to see you there on Patreon. And thank you, a big thank you to our patrons as well. Much love to all of you. Namaste.